actually, it's la greñona. That means bushy haired, I guess, in Spanish. Um, I just shared a blog post that I wrote about a new study that came out that they're now saying that to see health benefits, you don't have to walk 10,000 miles a day. Now you can start seeing those as soon as 8,200 steps. Did I say 10,000 miles earlier? I meant steps. Jesus, imagine if we walk 10,000 miles a day. Um, Now they're saying 8,200 steps a day is beneficial, but I still say bullshit. Yes, you might see a bigger impact on your health if you walk 8,200 or 10,000 steps or 20,000 steps a day. But if you can just push yourself for 100 more a day than you normally do, you're going to start seeing that you have a little bit more energy, or maybe you're sleeping more. Something will change. Maybe not all aspects, right, of your life, but one thing will change. And then that's going to lead to a domino effect. So let's say that you walk just a little bit extra each day for a few weeks. You start noticing that you're sleeping better. And what happens when you sleep better? You rest, right? So when you're sleeping better for the next few weeks, then you might have more mental clarity. You might be working better, which may give you a little bit more like a dopamine boost, because now you're kicking butt at work. And so it's a beautiful day out and you want to take yourself for a 10-minute walk during lunch if the weather is not horrible like it is right now. So then you walk a little bit more than you were walking the last 2 weeks. So that becomes a new habit. So then you notice that your hips are loosening up and you're feeling better now. You maybe are walking a little bit faster because your body got used to walking from the previous weeks, even if you weren't walking too fast. But now you have the energy, now you're walking faster. Then your metabolism is going to start changing because now you're sleeping better, now you're walking faster, your heart's pumping more blood, now you're having more energy. So even if things don't change overnight and it takes 6 months for you to see from point A to point B that you maybe lost 10 pounds in those 6 months. Now you sleep 7.5 hours each night, mostly good quality. Now you actually have less cravings for salty foods or sweets. The point is, you don't have to walk 10,000 steps every single day starting tomorrow. You can add 50 steps a day, 100 steps a day, and then that becomes a domino effect. And eventually you'll get to the point where you are more active and things are improving. The reason that I'm sharing this is because that's what happened to me. In February, I was going through a breakup and I decided to do things differently. Usually, with a breakup, I stay in bed, I eat junk food, I watch TV all day, do the bare minimum. But this time, I told myself, I need to take care of myself a different way. So I took myself out to parks. It was still kind of cold. It was still cold back then, but I didn't care. I bundled up. Spring hadn't happened yet, but I got to witness spring coming out, and that was amazing. That was really like, it really helped me out a lot mentally. But I started walking just for mental health. I wasn't planning on running or jogging or walking fast. I wasn't tracking to see how many steps I was doing or how many miles. I wasn't checking my cardio zone levels, nothing. All I did was I want 25 minutes to myself, 20 minutes. I'll just walk from here to the bridge and then come back. And then eventually it got to the point where I could go further than the bridge. And then it got to the point where I could go further than that and further than that, because by week number 6 my body was used to walking, and I could just keep going. My endurance went up. But not only that, I started eating better. I started going for better foods, better snacks. I started sleeping my quality of sleep drastically changed. One, I wasn't sharing a bed anymore, and two, I was so tired by the end of the day that my body is like, okay, deep relaxation mode. Um, my I have bipolar depression. I have bipolar disorder. So my depression, it didn't go away, but it was a lot more manageable. I would have been worse off if I had not started walking. And I'm not saying that walking is going to fix your mental illnesses. I'm just saying that because I started this one habit, different aspects of my life started improving, and that was one of them. It may or may not work. Now, if you're to the point where you're so depressed that you can't even think about putting on shoes, then that's not going to help you. I can't say just go walk and you'll feel better. Um, you will feel better, but step one is getting you off out of the door out there, and that's the hard part. So if you can't, that's okay. You will at some point. Um, so anyway, and I used to think, well, if I can't do zone two for 30 minutes to lose weight or blah, 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 then what's the point? That doesn't matter anymore. Now it's just what can we do every day, one little thing every day to feel better, to improve our lives. So find, maybe walking is not your thing. Maybe you don't have a treadmill, or maybe you don't have parks nearby. Maybe it's too hot right now. Try something different that you actually will look forward to, and just do a little bit of it. Even if it's a 5-minute thing, it doesn't matter. Just a tiny little change can help you change the way you feel, change your health. But if you need ideas, you can go to the Facebook group. You can go to my website, gottalovemyself.com. You can text me, email me, or Facebook message me. I'm a personal trainer. I'm a certified women's fitness specialist. And I have all of this knowledge that I just want to share. And I feel like if I don't practice, I guess, the stuff that I learned, I'm gonna lose it. So anyway, let me know if you have any questions, need ideas. If you have questions, or if you have ideas to share, share with us. If you have an experience too, share that with us. Like what small changes did you do that eventually led to a big difference in your life, and how did your life change, or how did your health change, or your habits change, how did your daily routine change? I'm all about sharing realistic information, realistic tips, because it's easy to say, just change the way you eat and you'll feel better. Change the way you exercise, you'll feel better. But that's just, there's so many levels to that are so wrong. I mean, it doesn't take into account what your daily life looks like. Do you take care of people? Do you work? How long do you work? Where do you work? What do you do for work? Why can't you get good quality sleep? Maybe you have a partner that's tossing and turning all the time. Maybe you have a baby that wakes up in the middle of the night. So let us know what your experience has been. And thanks for watching. Bye.